Did you know that most of the states in this country have official state insects and butterflies? Out of 30 states, so that's going to be important, 30 states, the three most common insects are monarch butterflies, honeybees, and ladybugs. The number of states that have monarch butterflies as their official state insect is one more than the number of states that have ladybugs as their official insect. So when we see one more, we should be thinking addition. Okay, addition there, plus one, all right? And it says the number of states that have honeybees as their official insect is three times the number of states with ladybugs minus one. Okay, so three times, we should be thinking multiplication, all right? Minus one, we should be thinking subtraction. Okay, so here we should be thinking multiplication, here we should be thinking subtraction. Right? And notice how the number of states with monarch butterflies and the number of states with honeybees as their official insects are given to us in terms of or in relationship to the number of states that have ladybugs as their official insect. Okay, so that should tell us that ladybugs is our starting point. Okay, so I'm going to say that L represents the number of states that have ladybugs as their official insect, and I'm going to call this X. Okay, I'm going to call this X. All right, and then for the number of states with monarch as their official butterfly, okay, we know that monarch butterflies is one more than the number of states that have ladybugs. Okay, so one more than X. Okay, X plus one more. All right. And then finally, honeybees. And this one is a little bit more complicated, but it's not too bad. All right. The number of states that have honeybees as their official insect is three times the number of states with ladybugs. So if ladybugs is X, this is three times X or 3X. Okay. Minus one. They kind of snuck that minus one in at the end. Okay. So we're subtracting one. Okay, now we have everything we need to answer this question. So um, we need to define here. So we already kind of defined our values up here. So we have L, M, and H, and not to find our values, to find our variables. All right. So here we're just plugging in a random number to try to see if it's too big, too small, or maybe we get it on our first try. So I'm just going to choose 5. Okay, 5 and 10 are pretty easy numbers to work with. So I'm just going to go with 5 first. So the number of ladybugs is 5. So if the number of ladybugs is 5 and there's one more state with monarch butterflies, their official insect, okay, monarch butterflies is X plus 1, so 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, and the number of states with honeybees as their official insect is three times the number of states with ladybugs minus one. So 3 times 5 is 15, minus 1 is 14. Okay, and the do part here, so they kind of snuck this one in at the top here. So it says we are 30 states all together that have ladybugs, monarchs, and honeybees as their official insects. So we need to find the sum. Okay, so we need to go ladybug, the number of states with ladybugs as their official insect, plus the number of states with monarchs, plus the number of states with honeybees. And we're trying to figure out, is this equal to 30? Okay, so let's do that here. All right, so ladybugs is 5, plus 6, that's monarchs, plus 14. Okay, and that equals, okay, I would do 6 plus 14 here because I know that's 20, and then 20 plus 5 is 25. So 25 compared to 30, okay, so 30 question mark. Now this is too small. Okay, too small, but we're only 5 off, so we're actually pretty close. So I would recommend we definitely need to try a bigger number than 5, but it probably shouldn't be too much bigger because we're already really close to 30 with our first guess. We got 25.